Hey guys, Sam Rhino here with another video. So this video is going to be completely different than anything I've done before. If this is the first time you're tuning into my channel, I normally do wildlife photography videos and camera gear and tips and things like that. Uh, but I recently picked up a little gadget that has been so much fun using it that I decided to make this video. And this video is all about fun. There's nothing technical. We're just going to have some fun and show you the gadget I'm talking about. And what it is this three-footed monster. This thing is such a cool little device when you pair it with the GoPro cameras. I've always had GoPros. I use them in all my videos. I use, this setup for vlogging sometimes or talking into the camera. Sometimes when I'm out in nature, I don't want to set up a camera and tripod and all that. This is just so convenient to capture me talking or anything like that when I'm out there. So I use it quite a bit in a lot of my videos. And I also use these GoPros for a lot of the B-roll, setting them up in different places. They capture really good quality video when you're outdoor and have good light. It's just a tiny little sensor. You're not going to get any kind of bokeh, or you're not going to get good performance in low light. It's not what it's designed for. It's designed for being outdoors in the daytime. But this three-footed monster thing is such a cool little accessory that I just decided to make a video and let's have some fun with it, show you what you could do with it. I picked up the stronger one, which is more expensive, but the magnet is supposed to be a lot stronger. There's two versions of this. And it's probably overkill for the GoPro, honestly, because they say you can actually use this with a full-size camera. I'm not going to try that with my camera. But to be honest with you, when I first got it, I was a little skeptical that this thing can, stay on the car. So I put my older GoPro, the 9, on here to test it out. I figured if I lose it, I'll lose it. I didn't want to put the 10 on there. But I took it down. My first test, I was doing 75 miles an hour on that. There's no cops around, right? Okay. I was doing 75 miles an hour on the highway, and this thing was mounted on the side of my car, and it didn't budge. And ever since then, I've been trying it in all different places on my car, down by the wheel, on top of the roof, on the hood. And you can capture some really cool looking angles while you're driving. And these magnets are so strong, you can stick them on anything metal anywhere, really. It's such a really cool device. And I'm going to show you all the things that you could do with GoPros, and specifically with this little gadget here, doing time lapses, time warps, cinematic footage in slow motion. It's a really cool device, guys. I'm not being sponsored by any, GoPro or three-footed monster or anything like that. I'm not being paid. I bought all this stuff with my own money. It's just, I've been having so much fun using it. I decided to make a video about it. And like I said, we're just going to have some fun. There's nothing technical. Just going to show you what you could do with this stuff. All right, guys, let's get going. Let's go. All right. I guess let's go. So before we get started with all the fun footage, I just wanted to show you what it looks like when you're talking into the GoPro. This is the GoPro Hero10 with the media kit on it, an external microphone. I believe it's a Sennheiser 200 that I have on here. So you can see this is 5K 30. You can see it captures really good video, and it's so much easier to carry with me when I'm out and doing wildlife videos and nature videos than having to carry a full-size camera. This thing is tiny, fits in my bag really easy, and it's perfect for me. So anyway, I just want to show you that before we get started with all the fun. All right, so let's go. I keep saying let's go. I guess let's go. So let's talk about a couple things here real quick. The first thing is I highly suggest getting the remote from GoPro. You can use the app on your phone to control the camera that they provide, but I found it to be kind of glitchy and not as easy to use, and I didn't find it to be reliable. This little remote works really well. It's really reliable. It's really easy to use, and it's pretty small. You're definitely going to need some kind of remote to control your camera if you're going to mount it outside with the three-footed monster while you're driving. Otherwise, you're going to be pulling over every time you need to stop recording or start recording or changing modes or anything like that, video modes. So I highly suggest getting the remote. I believe it's like $49. I'm not positive because I have the GoPro subscription, which gives you a discount on the accessories and the camera itself. But I highly suggest getting the remote. The other thing is I wanted to demonstrate how strong the magnets are on this three-footed monster. I'm pulling on this thing as hard as I can. I'm not faking it, and it takes a lot of effort to get this magnet off anything metal. That I actually started trusting it now with my GoPro 10, and I've been using it for a lot of the footage you're going to see. Uh, Obviously, use it at your own risk, but I just wanted to show you how strong these magnets are.
Show you me. Wait till I'm free, and I will show you. I will show you me. I will show you me. Just call you love again. Just call me love again.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not my typical video of wildlife photography and gear, but I just wanted to show you what you could do with GoPros and the three-footed monster. You can get really creative and do some pretty cool things. So anyway, all right, guys, happy shooting. Until next time, talk to you later.